Today, what we're going to talk about is how we get monetized within 5 months. So it wasn't a smooth process. It was mostly hard work and dedication and you being consistent in what you're doing.
A lot, we're talking about check this off and don't check that off. And, we tried all that and that didn't make any difference.
Nothing worked. So that's where I went wrong. So we actually was making money on the channel, but we couldn't get paid out because we never know how to get past that stage. Welcome to the Edwards family. Today we are teach, a vision come to my wife and we said let's execute it, right? Because we are content creators, right? So she was thinking of letting you guys know this is based solely of young YouTubers who are coming up and want to get successful and whatsoever the case is, and want to just want to create content and don't be discouraged of when creating, because that time is gonna come. You're gonna have nights you go to bed and you're like, is this going to work, right? So basically today what we're gonna talk about is how we get monetized within 5 months. So it wasn't a smooth process. It was mostly hard work and dedication and you being consistent in what you're doing. So that's what the topic is about today, and baby's gonna brief it through whatsoever, and we're just gonna chat and have a good time. You know what I mean? Just react with our subbies and
I just feel like some of the because like when we started our YouTube channel, the first thing I did was research on YouTube, how to start a new YouTube channel, how to become a YouTube content creator, and all these things. And some of the videos I did find really informative, and some
it's very misleading.
So a lot, we're talking about check this off and don't check that off, and we tried all that and that didn't make any difference.
Nothing worked. To be honest with you, tell you what worked. Hard work. Keep consistent. You understand? That's what worked. Because I think before we even reach the goal, which is 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, before we reach that goal, we have over 120 videos posted on our channel. You know what I mean? And then I feel like personally, just my views on it, I feel like personally YouTube is watching your content to see if you're gonna be consistent or not before they try and put even 1 or 2 videos in the algorithm for you. You know what I mean? So they watch your vision, they watch to see if you guys are actually staying consistent and want to do it, if you find passion in it. You know what I mean? So
So when we first started out, I thought that we needed, the selfie light and the microphones and the special cameras. But guys, to be honest, most of our videos are just done on a plain phone. You don't need, we are getting some microphones just so it will be easier to hear us. And also, we just make sure there's like bright lights, but it's not really that important, to be honest. We went out and bought a GoPro. I think we used it in Jamaica a few times.
We use it.
But mostly we just use our phones. So don't think that if you're starting...
It's not just a phone. Personally, we decided to get a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra.
But when we started...
And that's what we're using now, basically. We level up the game, but before we're just using our phone to do the videos and stuff, and it worked.
So obviously once you're doing it for a while, things are going to start. You're going to do things differently. But I'm talking about new YouTubers trying to start. Just start today. Do whatever it is in your heart to do. If it's crafting, cooking, being funny, dancing, traveling.
Because we start out with pranks. And it worked. Like, we were actually having fun, but I mean, after the camera we'll fight a lot and stuff, but I mean we had to like put things in place to be like, hey, listen, this is what we decide on doing, this is what we sign up on, so we can't stay mad at each other. Sometimes it hurts so bad and stuff, and we curse, we fight, but what we never did was to fight to the extent where we stay mad at each other. So we had to like put those protocols in place that, hey, listen, we're not gonna fight, we're not gonna go to our bed and we're mad at each other, whatsoever the case is, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was working. We were really having fun and so forth. And yeah, like literally we go like we go into the extent where we start ordering stuff online to prank each other. Like if you guys look on our video where the fart spray one, you know, that one was a killer too. And like you're pranking a significant other, but you are actually going through the process too. And yeah, you know what I mean, we have fun. And you know, so ensure that is something you find passion in, like both parties find passion in and you want to do it, else it's not gonna work, you know what I mean? You're gonna get what should I say, you're gonna get actually you're gonna get tired, or you're gonna not want to do it anymore and stuff. And you know, but once you find passion and you keep going, your work will be rewarded.
Yes.
So yeah.
And you know, sometimes your goal will change once you start, you know, like for me, so Babe said I'd want to start a YouTube channel. So I thought, oh gosh, this would work because of our age difference. I thought, oh my goodness, we're going to get so many subscribers. People are just going to want to watch our channel because of our age difference. And I think it's brilliant. And I've got a, you know, upbeat, energetic personality, and Babe does as well. So I thought, this is going to be fantastic. But come to find out as we went along, like people don't even care about our age. Our age is not what makes our channel.
Yeah,
it's more our love, our energy, our vibe, you know, our family dynamics and stuff like that.
And number one thing is you staying consistent. You know what I mean? Yeah, you having that energy to go out there, interacting with the audience. And it's not just a video, but people actually have to feel what you're doing, and you know what I mean.
Authentic.
It got to be real.
Yeah.
So yeah, like basically, so like before even one of our video go in the algorithm, it was actually we have maybe over 120 videos or something before, and that was like maybe after 5 months. You know what I mean? And actually, like maybe like 3 days before we go to Jamaica, before our second time, because our first time being in Jamaica wasn't vlogging yet.
No.
We didn't start it. But our second time going to Jamaica, like maybe 3 days before, that's when YouTube put one of our videos in the algorithm. And I think it was a fart spray one, just start blowing up. And I'm like, it's going off. We were just getting so much comments, so much likes, and people start finding out. And then I think while we were traveling to Jamaica, we vlogged that one, and while we were in Jamaica, the other video that blew up was the one that we traveled back to Jamaica to get Rajero and stuff. And then finally the age gap one go in the algorithm.
Yeah. And
that one just start going crazy like wildfire. You know what I mean? So I think basically YouTube watch your work.
Yeah.
And see if you're consistently, if you really want to be a part of the family, if the YouTube family, before they even said, hey, listen, we're going to do this and do that. So if we weren't consistent in what we are doing and finding joy, then you'd never get to that, you'd never reach to that goal then, you know what I mean? So,
and the thing is, when we were doing our pranks, like we had consistent people that watched it all the time, and some really liked it and laughed, and oh my gosh, they loved it, and others didn't.
And big up to the ones that were there from day one. They're still there now. You know what I mean? They're growing with us, and they never left us, honestly. You know what I mean? We still got like core people that was there very first vlog. They commented and stuff. They're still there now. We still see you guys comment. So yeah, man.
But since we spread out to not doing pranks and doing vlogs on our traveling and Babe's cooking, that's when we noticed a real big growth in our subscribers. and our our views on our
our
on our
subscribe
YouTube
and our
channel.
watch
Yeah.
hours. Yeah,
So that was when we became monetized. Was I believe when we went to Jamaica, right, in October.
Yeah.
So we started our YouTube channel in May and we got monetized in October. So that was only 5 months afterwards. So, and we started off slow, like we weren't getting a whole lot of views, like maybe 50, 100, 150, 200 views. And I thought, so you got to go to YouTube Studio to see all this. You can't find out all this information on YouTube. You have to download YouTube Studio on your phone, on your desktop, and that's how you check, like,
and young
different
YouTubers,
things, right?
YouTube Studio is your best friend. If you're doing that's where you check your analytics, that's where you check your watch time hours, that's where you see where you get paid. That everything that you want to know about your channel is in YouTube Studio.
So the three things, I know I've watched so many videos with people with their computers checking off boxes, check this, don't check that, and I was on there writing notes and I was going on YouTube Studio and copying what they were doing. I'm telling you, it didn't do anything for our channel. But what I noticed did something for our channel was the tags. So they're in YouTube Studio. You have to go more. Down on the bottom it says more. So you click on that and then it says tags. So you're going to put anything that has to do with your video. Cooking, love, family, Jamaican, Canadian, Canada life, life in Canada, whatever.
Once it's based on your video that you're doing, once you put a tag like that, it helps grow it helps give you views, it helps grow the channel, it helps.
And I'm going to tell you why.
It helps the video too.
Yeah, and the reason it does is what tags are. So if anybody goes on their computer and types any one of those words in the same way you have them written in your tags, your video is going to more than likely pop up in there. The other thing is hashtags. So when you do your description, and we put at Akeen and Jenn like everywhere, right? Because we want people.
We're branding our video, we're branding ourselves. Like we, in general, both of us is a brand, right? So you gotta promote the brand every time. So hence the reason why you always see us put in our titles, Akeen and Jenn is always there. Because we ourselves is a brand, including Rajero.
The other thing, besides hashtags in your description and tags, when you hit more at the bottom of your YouTube Studio, on the right side of your YouTube Studio, there's a thing that says end screen. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that and you're going to put a end screen. You're going to
which is another old video.
Another video that you did. So I usually tend to put ones that aren't doing very well, and that way when someone is finished watching this video, that video is going to automatically play and it's going to give you an extra view. And
in this way, you're automatically promoting, you're still promoting another video while you're watching one. You know what I mean? So it's just good strategy to grow your YouTube channel and to make you more successful, if you understand. A lot of people are fast growth. But there's one thing I know, or one thing that I grew up in hearing always. One cocoa full basket, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be fast, or it doesn't have to be now. But once you stay consistent, you stay real, and people is reacting and loving it will eventually grow. So it doesn't have fast growth now, but by you just continue doing what you're doing, the growth is gonna come. You know what I mean? And normally, most of the time, it always works better for you that way, because in your slow period, you're actually learning more how to edit, you're actually learning more how to react with people in your videos, you know what I mean? So it's mold you into a better person doing YouTube.
And your thumbnails are very important, and your title, like your, what do you call it? Your caption of your video is very important. So sometimes if it's not doing really well, we'll go into our YouTube Studio and we'll hit on the video and then there's like a pen and you click on that and then you edit it. So you can change your
title.
your thumbnail. You can change your title.
And
yeah,
don't be afraid to do it.
Yeah,
it's your brand. It's your channel. So whatever you gotta do to make your channel a better place,
exactly.
do it. Don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Don't say, oh, we're using this one already, so I can't use that one. Why? Who said you can't use it? So yeah, don't be afraid to explore and change. You know what I mean? Change things up so that your channel can grow. You know what I mean?
There was one video we had that just wasn't doing well. I must have changed the thumbnail probably 5 times. I changed the heading 5 times. Finally, it's like over 1,000. Like, so just, we just work at it. We use CapCut to edit our videos.
Yes.
That takes some practice. Like, you know, we're getting better now than what we were when we first started. But yeah, like there's so much things we're still learning every single day, but CapCut is amazing. There are other ones that people use, but that's the one that we use. Yeah, exactly.
So another thing, don't be discouraged. You know what I mean? Those days are gonna come. Those nights are gonna come. But if you can find that urge to step over that block and keep going the other day and the other day and the other day, trust me, you will eventually start blocking out that energy that you're getting. You understand? Because you know it's just the work. Put in the work and you'll be rewarded one day. Put in the work and you'll be rewarded one day. Yeah. So
and me myself personally, I believe that, you know, because we pray to God and we ask God to bless our channel, you know, I believe in my heart that's why our channel is doing so well and got monetized so quickly. Because, you know, we ask God to bless it. We ask Him to be at the center of it. And, you know, when God is at the center of anything, it's going to do well. Yeah. But we did make a mistake in the beginning that I want to share with you guys. And I don't want you guys to make this, whoever's still watching at this point in the video. So once you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, when you go into your YouTube studio, you will get a notification to become a YouTube partner. So when you click on that, it tells you to create an AdSense account. Now guys, it is very, I feel like I was very upset at this because it wasn't like I didn't see an arrow that there was a drop down box. It says organization. And I didn't see anywhere where we could put individual. But if you click on the word organization, it drops down and then the word individual is underneath it. So you have to make sure you click on individual and not organization because they want you to prove that you're an organization. They want a copy of this and that and the other thing, and if you're not an organization, then, you know, you're screwed, right?
So guys, when this was happening, it was actually me, like, it was both of us because the YouTube series and both of us, both of us have it. So I see the notification when I check the YouTube studio and then I started and I'm like, babe, they give us the notification for us to make an AdSense account.
Right.
So because it's the AdSense, you get paid off ads, you get paid off ads from your long form videos, your shorts. You get ads from like there's a couple other things that you get there's a couple other things that you get paid from. You know what I mean? So
it's not the video, it's not the views, it's not the subscribers. It's the ads.
It's your ads.
You get paid from the ads that are being showed in your videos.
So when I was making the AdSense account, I went on my laptop and was making the AdSense account. The thing that I went wrong in is I ended up putting Akeen and Jenn. So that's when they think it's an organization. You know what I mean? Because it's Akeen and Jenn. So even if I had used my name, Akeen Edwards, or babe name, Jennifer Edwards, it would come under individual. But so that's where I went wrong. So we actually was making money on the channel, but we couldn't get paid out because we never know how to get past that stage. For like maybe it was 3 months.
Because I couldn't prove to them. They were like, you have to send proof that you are a organization, right? You need to send You need to send bank account information with Akeen and Jenn.
Yeah.
You need to.
They want all organization documents.
Yeah,
which
like,
we didn't have. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
what we would have to do was to go and get a name, get the name branded, register the business, all those information YouTube want. So what we had to do was to close that AdSense account in which we make so much money from, and we ended up losing that money, and then we had to make another AdSense account with individual, you know what I mean? So because we know that we went wrong from there, then we didn't make the mistake again when making another AdSense account. Yeah.
So yeah, and we would have had to go to the bank and get something showing that our bank was Akeen and Jenn, which was fine because we did have a bank account with Akeen Edwards and Jenn Edwards, but not Akeen and Jenn.
Yes.
So anyway, they're very particular on how they want it and what they want. So yeah, we had no choice, and we were so excited because I mean, like, finally we're making money, right? And it's like the only way we can pay you out is if you prove to us. And we were like, everything in our soul trying, you know, everything in our power trying to make it work. But at the end, I'm like, babe, there's nothing we can do. Yeah. We had to
close that AdSense account.
We had to close
and make
it.
a new one.
And then we made a new one. And when we made a new one, I made the new one. I had to use a new email.
Yeah.
Then I had to wait 30 days for them to even put the ads back on our videos.
Yes, because they had to send us a AdSense pin.
Yeah, then they had to verify the address and send us a pin.
AdSense pin, yeah.
Yeah, so it took 30 days or more.
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, we had to wait, you know what I mean? And then the sad part is, we make like maybe over $500 or $600, and we lose all that money from
it all.
Yeah, and then we ended up starting over again, and but I mean, what if we had stopped? Then we wouldn't get this far, right? Yeah. And the journey is amazing, man. So if you you're there and you want to start YouTube, do it. I would say do it, because now the world is changing to online, right? Everything is done online, and social media is the way to go now. So yeah, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a vision, get it started. Start now.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah.
And one other thing that we do, I don't really do it consistently enough. I find because we have other things going on. He's working and I'm, with Rajero and stuff. But if we do little shorts from the video and put it on TikTok, put it on our Facebook, put it on our YouTube, like a YouTube short, that helps direct people to your YouTube channel as well. You could say this is, go over to YouTube to watch the full vlog or full video or whatever.
Basically sums it up, you're promoting.
Yeah.
So you put a little short clippings or whatever the case is, and
yeah,
and you never know too. This is just my personal realization. You never know which video is gonna do good.
You don't.
Because every video is somebody have a reaction, somebody can react to that video while another person can react to that one, so you never know which one is going to do good. Naturally, some just do good on their own, while some you have to just do crazy promotion, but that's a part of the work, you know what I mean? That's a part of the job. So yeah.
And we did one for the Vancouver Aquarium. I thought that was going to do so good, and it's not doing good. So sometimes the videos, like Babe said, the videos you think are going to do good don't do good, and the videos that you think are not going to do good do good. So you just don't. So just post them all.
Yeah, and guys, right now I'm here. You guys go and check out our tour in the aquarium. We went to Vancouver and do a tour at the aquarium. Yes. Really nice video. Go and check it out.
And go back and check our pranks. I mean, some of them are so funny, guys, for real. Not some of them are I don't know. I guess people got mad because we were getting mad at each other and some of them. But I had atopic dermatitis and I had these pads stuck on there, and I told Babe I was going to have to wear them for 6 months to bed, so that was funny. And then the very first one I did, I think it was a 5-minute video, Babe had called me and said, okay, babe, we're gonna start our YouTube channel. So I said, okay. So I thought in my mind, I'm gonna do a prank right now. There's no way he's gonna suspect that I'm gonna do a prank the very first night that he tells me, okay,
so
we're
guys,
gonna start it.
basically, we never agreed on starting yet.
Yeah.
So, like, when I came in, I'm like, I had no idea. You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm like, man, yeah.
I told Babe that I wanted a divorce because I don't want to have a YouTube channel. I said, and you do, it's your dream, and I don't want to ruin your dream, so I want a divorce. And he's like, what do you want a divorce for? Like, if you don't want the channel, we don't have to have the channel. It was funny, but it was short but sweet. It was our very, very first video, and you know, it's how it all started. So it just goes to show you, you don't need this big long video to start. You don't need fancy equipment. No. Just your phone and your personality, and just upload it on Studio. Yeah, and chemistry. And chemistry. But you have to upload it on YouTube Studio.
Yeah, if you're uploading your videos, it's best to upload your videos on YouTube Studio. Yeah, so what that does is YouTube go through your videos to see if it's suitable for YouTube. Because sometimes you might have like music on your videos, or something is inappropriate in the video, you know what I mean, and that might stop them from promoting it. So what YouTube does is when you upload it go on private, and then YouTube take a time to run through your videos and let you know if it's okay or not before you're able to publish it. So every video that is being published, best believe YouTube go through it first. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's like a big thing too. Yeah.
So I think that's about it. Yeah, I mean, that's how we got monetized in 5 months. I believe it was consistency, God, our tags, our hashtags, our thumbnails, our energy, our vibe, our love,
people. And two, don't be afraid as a young YouTuber to react with the people that is commenting on your videos. You know what I mean? Yeah, socialize with them. Don't be afraid to reply to their comments too.
Yeah.
And because I mean, once people feel as if they are part of the family, best believe this. It's because actually you guys are family. So don't be afraid to react with people that is reacting with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, because a part of it's the internet uncles and auntie, like they said. You know what I mean? The Rajero internet uncles and auntie. And for me personally, even if you're not a subscriber, once you watch the channel and interact with the channel, you guys are a part of my family. You guys are a part of the family in general, the Edwards family. Yeah, so.
And don't worry about negative comments or anything like that. Some people are going to be negative.
When we just started, Babe was all pissed about the negative comments. And I look at her and I said, listen, those people on the screen that is putting negative comments, if they saw us in real life, it's pure love. Yeah. Because nobody show negative comments. They only show it behind the phone screen. But once they see us, like when we go to, it's just pure love. You know what I mean? So you never see those people.
Yeah, and most of it was like, why are you with this old woman? And you're only with her to get your green card. And that was most of them, right? And, you know, I do battle atopic dermatitis, which makes me have a lot of wrinkles around my eyes and stuff. So, you know, and I am 51 years old. So, you know, I'm not hiding my age. And yeah, so it took a minute, you know, to get thick skin for the bad comments of, like, you know.
And for the record, I tell her she's beautiful every day. I flourish her with love. You know what I mean? So whoever think, hey, Akeen has his plan, because I see the comments. Oh, Akeen have his plan. Jenn you will find out soon, Jenn. Whatsoever the case. You guys are gonna sit there and wait for the find out, which will never happen. You know what I mean? Because this is my wife and this is my life, and if I never want her, then why am I still here? After what, 2-3 years? I'm still here? What am I still doing here after 3 years? You wouldn't feel as if like she knows that I am a pretender already? I'm as real as it gets. She can tell you.
As real.
And if I'm not comfortable, if I am feeling some type of way, she's gonna know. Like, you
Guys,
know what I mean?
I'm not a baby. I'm 51 years old. I've had a few men in my life. I can distinguish between a liar and someone that's telling the truth, or someone that's a narcissist, or someone, you know, I have been, trust me, this guy is real. He loves the Lord. He don't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. And that is what's wrong with most of you men out there. You know how to talk the talk, but you don't know how to walk the walk. And that's my advice to you. Learn. Go get counseling. Work through your problems you have, whatever. But if you can just talk the talk and not walk the walk, you're not going to have what we got right now.
She said it. So best believe it. And yeah, man, like, just a brief, I mean, it came to my wife and we said, hey, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you can, like, open somebody else's mind on how to go about this, and just give them wisdom. Because even when we were signing up for the channel and so forth, if we had get those wisdom that you shouldn't do this or do that, you think we would go to that extent where we sign up as an organization and then crash? We didn't have nobody. We did, you know, like some YouTubers have YouTubers, friends and so forth. We're doing this solely on just ourselves. Like, we doesn't have anybody. Like, there's no YouTuber here. We haven't met up with nobody. So all the blockage that we go through, we have to figure it out on our own.
Yeah.
You understand? Not sleepless night, but many nights you go to bed and you're like, man, damn, we messed up. But we go again. That's it. That's simply it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you guys know I'm always saying, hey, listen, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, start now. Don't be afraid. Because like I feel like the hardest part is to start.
Yeah.
But you see, once you start, it gets so much easier. Because once we started, we take our time while we're doing it, we learn how to edit. You understand? Babe was editing for a while before I said, hey, listen, I want to learn to do this too. You know what I mean? Because we were having so much pranks just piling up and babe alone, and I'm like, man, I want to learn how to do this too. Yeah. So I learned to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I showed her how to like hold the camera and stuff. I showed her like the settings and stuff just to get the cleanest qualities. Yeah. So we help each other in many different ways, and like just the chemistry, both of us working together, it works. You know what I mean? And yeah, one advice.
There's no I in team.
One advice to you guys too. Just remember, people love people business. So me talk people love people business. So start a channel. People have a look. People have a dig in. People want to know what's going on. Start a channel and see it work. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if you have somebody that is like, should I say, misleading or always saying, nah, I don't think it's a good idea, you don't need that friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because if you feel in your heart that when you start it's gonna be successful, and your friend is telling you, oh, I don't feel it's a good idea, you don't want anybody in your business, get away with that friend.
Yeah. And guys, we haven't even been doing this for a year yet. It won't be a year till May. Till May, it'll be a year. We've had our channel longer than that, but our first video went up in May. Because we got my daughter to actually create the channel, and then we were hemming and hawing, like, do we want people in our business? Do we really want to be, you know, we just didn't know. We knew it was going to be a lot of work, and it was like, sometimes it's hard to start something, right? But like I said, he called me that night in May, and he said, babe, we're going to do it. We're going to start. I ordered what did you order? You said you ordered something. Camera or something. I think you ordered a camera.
I ordered the camera.
You ordered
I was
a
serious.
camera.
Yeah, I ordered the camera, and the camera is over there, and that it wasn't even a good camera I ordered. Yeah. Because I started reaching out to other YouTubers asking what's the best camera. They didn't even know a camera named GoPro. So it's afterwards, like you're watching other people's channel and you see the camera that they're using. So I went ahead and buy a camera for the computer. Didn't even know that's the wrong camera. So I have an extra camera that I use on the desktop now, and that's only when I'm doing my courses and stuff I use that camera.
So and then I just did a prank that night. Like, he literally was on his way home, and I'm like, I'm doing this. If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right now, and I'm gonna tell Babe that I want a divorce. And and that's where it started. And then it just went from there, and he pranked me and I pranked him, and he pranked me and I pranked him, and you guys go back and watch our pranks. Some of them are funny, some of them are a little disturbing, just because, tell them, call from an ex-girl or whatever, exes, and whenever there's other people involved, it's going to be drama, right? Like, I'm not attracted to you no more, or I'm attracted to my coworker, or all those things are so...
All those concepts just comes up because, like we're saying,
we didn't know.
We need things to prank each other, so we just go for like wild concept and so forth. So you guys, if you guys see, that was the only time we ever fight. We doesn't fight. Like, we as a family, we don't fight. Like,
no.
You know what I mean? We argue, and then I'm like, man, that is it. And we like, if we argue, like, it doesn't take long for us to make up. It's like maybe the same night or the same day. Because I don't know for no guy, but I can't stay mad with my wife, I have
and
to
I can't either.
Yeah, I have to go and hug her and kiss her, and the good thing is, she knows. So when I come, she just open her arms and take me, and I'm like a baby again. So, I read something the other day. It said, when a man is in love, he acts like a baby. And when a woman is in love, she acts like a mother. That's just the two of us. That just explains both of us in one. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm just a baby around my wife, man. It was like, it's just like, she's just like, and like with her,
we're both very cuddly and loving.
So, I mean, if you have a dream or you have a goal, go for it. If you have the dream to start, it's never too late. You know what I mean? Like the time. Some people think like the time of you starting, it's probably the wrong time. The time is never the wrong time. It's always the right time to start something that is gonna be beneficial to you. Anytime you feel as if the time is right, the time is always right. It's never the wrong time. So
And there was times when we did the pranks, I was feeling convicted because, I have a personal relationship with Jesus. And some of them that I was doing was like, babe, I don't feel right doing these. There was a couple I said, babe, I want to take it. I think I took a couple down. There was a couple I took down. There was a couple we did that I didn't want to post, and so I don't ever feel like that now. So, if something doesn't feel right and feel comfortable, and if you're not at peace, then it's time to probably do something else, which we did, and it benefited us very much so.
Guys, another thing too, like, do whatever you love. Because you see, once you're doing whatever you love on your channel, then you're going to continue to do it. So I was doing pranks in which we have lots of joy, but my passion is cooking, right? So I eventually started, even though we're doing the pranks, I eventually started going back to cooking without even, you know what I mean? It's like I'm leaning towards that, and I'm like, babe, I think cooking is the thing, man. Like, and then I talked to my brother and stuff, and he was like, you're a chef, cook. Like, cook, just cook. People love food, like, you know what I mean? People love food, so cook and just watch your thing grow. Use your, use your passion to make money for you. So, like, that's what I'm doing, man. And like, I mean, we restrict the pranks and so forth, but I mean, I think I find more joy in cooking and teaching my subbies, like, hey, you can do this way, because everybody cook different, right? But I find joy in cooking, and like, that's what the channel based around, and Rajero and my wife, you know what I mean? My wife going out and doing the groundwork with Raj, and I cook, and babe hold the camera, and the thing work. Like, so that's basically where our channel is at. Like, that's basically what we do. Our channel is about family, real authentic cooking, and just love and and blessings in general, yeah.
And there's times like I'm watching other people's YouTubes and I'm like, oh, they're so perfect. Like their intros are so perfect. They're like everything is just, and you know, we haven't even been doing it for a year, and I'm sure that eventually ours is going to get more crisper, cleaner, more, you know, articulate. I don't even know the words I'm looking for.
If there's one thing we always try to do, we always try to make a better video each time.
Elevate,
you know what I mean? So
we
always try to make a better video, because since we started, we changed our cameras. You know what I mean? Like we try to make like the background looking better. We try to get like better pots. Like anything that is going to make the food and make you happy in general, you gotta do it. Yeah. So whatever should make the craft grow and be a better, do it. Don't be afraid to do it. And
we do have mics, and we could have waited for this video until we got our mics, because then our voices would be nice and crisp and clear. But you know what? We got more videos to come with the mics when they come in. They didn't come in yet. And we just went for it, and here we go. So this is how it ended up. So I'm hoping you guys got some really good information. Any new and upcoming YouTubers, old or young, you're a new YouTuber, this I'm sure would help you in some kind of way. We're always open to answer. Like Babe said, we check the comments, so if there's any other questions that you might have, I mean, some things you can Google, like I believe ads, they change depending on the month. Like sometimes
depending on the season.
Yeah, like sometimes they'll pay $20 for $1,000 or 1,000 views. Sometimes they'll pay more, sometimes they'll pay less. So you can't really say this is how much we get paid per video, because like it varies. Yeah, like there was times we were getting $20 per 1,000 views, and then it went up and then it went down a little bit. So it does depend on the year. Yeah, so it's kind of difficult to tell you about like the money portion of it, because it's so up and down depending on the month, right? But but anyway, you gotta start somewhere.
How we feel, we might do a video. So comment in the comment section money if you guys want us to tell you how much we get paid maybe the last 6 months, and we'll share that information.
Yeah, we could do a video like that too.
So comment in this comment section money. So if you guys don't watch the full video, then you won't get to this point right here. Comment in the comment section money for us to do that vlog. So and guys, just remember, man, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you get all the new videos, all the new uploads, because we ain't stopping now, man. So become a part of the family, and you guys know the rest is history. So build the fam, and we're here. So
we're just getting started.
Peace out, guys.
Ireland boss, and I represent for Akeen and Jenn. And you know them YouTube channels, so I tell you no, and I send you no, if you go like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know why? It's a winning season. The past wasn't clear. No, tables are turned with about half dozen cheer. You know what I mean?